Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV 1, and today I'm at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're going to walk around, I'll give you a construction update, and we'll look around Toy Story Land a little bit and just have a great day before our live stream tonight. So, hope you enjoyed the video. And before we start our fun in Disney's Hollywood Studios, I'd like to take you back to my journey into the park and show you some of the construction updates from the parking lot, as well as the Skyliner updates and things like that. And one thing I wasn't able to show as well as I wanted to on the video was that it looks like they're adding a new parking gate to the park here. So I'm sure that's been reported somewhere, but that was the first time I have seen it, so I was really impressed by that. It looks really large, and it's probably to accommodate the increased traffic made by both Toy Story Land as well as Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So let's go back and look at our footage from our entrance into the park. And of course the Chinese theater is still being refurbished to include Mickey's Runaway Railway, because the Great Movie Ride was closed, unfortunately, almost a year ago now. But it's still beautiful to walk around the courtyard here, and very few people do that. So take a minute and enjoy the music and walk around. I love these water fountains on either side. They're really, really nice. And by the way, if you remember, right now we hear big band jazz, but if you remember in the past, they actually had movie themes playing in this courtyard. So that's a big change just in the last few months. McFly, McFly, thought I told you never to come in here. Just kidding, but I love Back to the Future and Michael J. Fox as well. I'm so glad that he has his handprints here. And the other side is just the same, but it's such a beautiful courtyard overall. There's where the old queue used to come through. And by the way, the good news that I've heard is that the majority of the interior of the theater will stay very similar, because it is so beautiful. And the idea behind the Runaway Railway will be that you are at the movies, and all of a sudden Mickey and Minnie need your help, and you'll come into the movies. You'll actually enter the movie with them. So that's good. Oh man, the stormtroopers have really stooped to a new low. They arrested a bunch of kids. Oh, looks like they're all okay. They just released him. Okay, good. I feel better now. Uh-oh, they've got somebody else. So we're heading down towards Toy Story Land, of course, that being the newest area, and we can also see Star Wars Galaxy's Edge very well from there, so we'll be able to get some updates from there besides the ones that we just showed you from coming in through the parking lot. But before we do, let's come inside here and see if these models in Walt Disney Presents are any different. I have heard that they are, so let's go and check that out right now. So I know I showed this picture before, but I just love the look on Walt's face here with Mickey, and Disneyland is open, and you can just see the absolute joy, and that's why he was so good at what he did, because he just absolutely loved it. And of course that's another famous picture, but I have to show it every time I come in here because it's just so iconic, Walt walking by himself through the castle. So these aren't new, they're just moved, but I love, especially, the Tower of Terror is cool, but I love the Spaceship Earth model. I need that in my house. They do have a Spaceship Earth toy I should probably get sometime. Now this has completely changed because obviously Toy Story Land is now open. So this was where the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge model was, and now they've got this at Walker here, which actually they have a bigger one, right, almost a life-size one right in front of Star Tours. And so this is kind of cool though. And then they've got this screen kind of showing you all the different things about Galaxy's Edge. But on the other side, where the Toy Story Land model used to be, is this much larger model of Galaxy's Edge. So this shows really, I believe, most of the area. And you can get a better view of it, a wider view in this bigger area. You can also see this transport ship here. That's pretty cool. I just love the detail on all these. One thing about Star Wars is that all the spaceships and everything, nothing looked new. Everything looked very used and kind of beat up because I believe George Lucas felt like that was more realistic rather than everything looking shiny and new like in most other futuristic movies. There's so much detail in this model, it's absolutely amazing. And even the mural behind it is so cool. And of course, one of the things that people are most excited about here is the Millennium Falcon attraction, and here's a really awesome model of it. The detail's amazing here. Alright, so we're heading into Toy Story Land. That model was really cool back there in Walt Disney Presents. I do hope they bring back One Man's Dream. They have the Incredibles 2 preview right now, and I'd rather see One Man's Dream, obviously, but we'll see. But let's check out the Green Army Man drumline here. Isn't this cool? I love how those drummers drummed all the way until the very end. Wasn't that cool? And Woody, every once in a while, will welcome you into Toy Story Land. I don't know if I'll catch it or not, but his statue is really, really awesome. I love the Tinker Toys behind him. So cool. There's a little closer view of him.
Howdy, I'm Sheriff Woody. On behalf of all the toys, I'd like to give you a nice, big Andy's Backyard welcome.
Oh, there we did get it. That's so cool. All these figures talk at some point. I believe Jessie talks and Buzz Lightyear talks over here, and all kinds of different sound effects as you come into the land. Here's Buzz Lightyear's taking some pictures and signing some autographs here. Oh, that's funny. Rex is talking. And Jessie. I love the slinky sound effects. Just so cool. And one thing in Toy Story Land that you really have to watch for, and we said this in the live streams, but that's all the details. I love the alphabet blocks here. The fences are Tinker Toys, or are they Connects? I can't remember what these are. Post that in the comments. I think these are Connects, and then the Tinker toys are over here. Yeah, those are the Tinker toys. I think I got to get my toys right. It's been too long. Maybe it's time to buy Liam some more toys. Here comes Slinky. I love the Slinky sound effect.
Don't worry, Rex. You got a friend in me. I got you, partner.
That's good, Jesse. So the whole entryway has these Tinker toys along the front, and then the gigantic lights, which do light up at night. That's pretty amazing. And this main entryway is pretty wide, actually. And I think maybe part of the reason that they don't have as many attractions, they were trying to make a lot of wide walkways and not make it too cramped. But I know I've heard a lot of people say they'd like to see more attractions here at Toy Story Land. So we'll see if they open up anything else small, but I don't think there's room for too much else. The one big thing we showed on the live streams is different is Toy Story Midway Mania now enters from the other side. It's the same ride. There are still two sides to it, but it enters from this side now. 45 minutes at about 11 o'clock. That's not bad. There's Woody and Jesse, everybody. Hello. There they go. Here he comes. He's so excited every single time. Now, one of the things that's really new here is the Midway Mania Box. Everything's got a box. Even the Slinky Dog Dash has a box, like it's a toy that a child got for, well, Andy specifically, got for Christmas or birthday or something like that. So that's really cool. And there's pieces from all kinds of different board games here. Here's a Little Bo Peep Lost Her Sheep game. I believe Candyland's inside. All kinds of great stuff. And here is what appears to be a bendy straw holding up the lights. That is really cool. Let me see if I can get all the way up there. There we go. There's the bend in the straw. And on the other side is a pencil. Just like a little boy had made it in his backyard. Very, very realistic. And everybody had one of these little gliders growing up, right? Balsa wood gliders. So fun. Now this is one of the most creative hiding of a backstage area I've ever seen. This is the new Popsicle Wall, and you can actually see where the colored flavors were left on the popsicles there, so that's pretty awesome. And all the different colors and all the different flavors, and I'm sure this is already a very popular Instagram spot. And on the other side is the checkerboard wall. So you've got both the Popsicle Wall and the checkerboard wall, and the cool thing is this is a backstage access area, so cast members can get in and out with supplies and things like that, but it's also a really fun place to take pictures. And here is Woody's lunchbox. Even got the Baby Bell cheese there. And so the whole discussion that we had recently was whether the Monte Cristo sandwich was gone or whether it was still here. And if I zoom in on the menu, you should be able to see it is gone. So yep, hopefully they'll bring it back as something else, or maybe they've called it something different, but no, it doesn't really look like it. So yep. And here is alien swirling saucers. I feel like I should say here are alien swirling saucers, but I think here is, because it's one ride. My mom was an English teacher, so I have to do the grammar thing. I love the music. Isn't it amazing? And they have the other side too. Does the same thing. So here you can see Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is a really, really good view from back here by Alien Swirling Saucers. Let's see if we can zoom in on it for you just a little bit. Wow, that looks incredible. Absolutely amazing. And by the way, I'll get you a little more unobstructed view here. This is going to be an entryway for Toy Story Land and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now, we were all a little surprised by this because the theming, of course, of the two lands does not go together, but I think they decided for crowd flow purposes they really needed to have these two lands connected right here. So anyway, that is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
That happens sometimes.
And this is the entrance for the new Toy Story Land entry that will be from Galaxy's Edge into Toy Story Land. So they've got another sign there. I don't know if they'll have another character there or not, but anyway, it's pretty cool. There's Buzz Lightyear, and he does talk. I think a minute ago, I don't know if you could hear it or not, but he said, I just switched to Spanish mode. That happens sometimes. I thought that was pretty cool. So anyway, and that's a good picture spot as well for a lot of people. I love this main drag here, the main street, so to speak. Like I said, it's nice and wide, and it gives you a lot of room to maneuver. And some great landscaping here around the alien swirling saucers as well. Oh, and there's Star Command back there. Isn't that cool? And here's another look at Galaxy's Edge from a little further back. It is coming along. It will be open fall of 2019. Oh, here come the Green Army men. Got crayons and beach balls. And I gotta show this guy because he's amazing. Green Alien is one of my favorites. And the claw behind him, his master. And here's the bridge that leads over to Slinky Dog Dash. And it's a bridge actually just over the coaster itself. So the coaster actually crosses in and out throughout the land. It's pretty amazing.
Here we go.
And that launch is actually in the middle of the ride, but I'm sure you've already seen videos about that. Pretty cool though. And the wait time is 80 minutes, so not too bad. It was like a few hours on the opening day we were here, and it was like actually a couple hours to get into the land itself. So this is much better. A lot of people were hoping that Slinky Dog and Toy Story Land in general would take some of the pressure off of Pandora, but it doesn't seem to have happened that way. So that's kind of interesting. Flight of Passage still remains extremely popular, but it's because it's a great ride. And this is really cool too. We have the Popsicle bench at the Popsicle Wall over there. So, and again, I love how you can see the colors of the flavors that were on the popsicle sticks at that point. And it's really cool. My eyes just continue to be drawn to this Star Wars Galaxy's Edge over here. So I think that'll be an imposing symbol kind of in the background of Toy Story Land after that opens. All right, well now we're on our way over to Pizza Rizzo to have lunch with a Disney Life for Me, so that should be fun. And I don't think I've ever eaten at Pizza Rizzo before, maybe one time. And the only thing that's strange to me, and I think this is just a logistical thing, is that Galaxy's Edge and Star Tours are not actually going to be connected. There's going to be this Grand Avenue in the middle here. So that is a little strange, but I think that's just logistics. There just wasn't much they could do. And they did want to leave this area here. So in order to connect the two, you know, they had to leave this area here, or they would have had to actually take out Grand Avenue. And I don't think they wanted to do that. Number one, way too expensive. And number two, Muppet Vision is still a very popular attraction. So I wonder, though, if there ever were plans to do that, to actually take out Grand Avenue here completely and make this whole area Star Wars. Maybe a blue sky plan. Miss Piggy is here, and I'm so glad that they still have this fountain here. They took it down for renovation and cleaned it all out and got it ready to go. So Miss Piggy is here in all her glory. And here we are at Pizza Rizzo. This is one of my favorite areas, this backlot area here. Used to be Streets of New York, and now it's just Grand Avenue areas, I guess. All right, guys, so I have here with me Miguel from A Disney Life for Me. So tell us a little bit about your channel.
Yeah, so we do Disney vlogs, and what we're most known for is Sunday nights. at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we do Disney trivia and do Disney Jeopardy once at the end of the month. So if you like Disney content, be sure to check us out.
That's awesome. We'll leave a link in the description, guys. All right, well, lunch was amazing. And make sure you do go check out A Disney Life for Me. They do trivia every Sunday night. And so it's really a lot of fun. If you know your Disney trivia, like a lot of us in the community do, definitely go check them out. It was a lot of fun. I didn't vlog any at lunch because I wanted to, you know, just hang out with Miguel and just chat. He's a super nice guy, and I think you'd enjoy his whole family. So definitely go check them out if you get a chance. Let's go over here down by Mama Melrose. This is a lot of fun. Snow in Florida. It's a little dirty, but I guess that's accurate when it gets piled up, right? I'm glad this store is still here too. This is a lot of fun. And it's not usually too busy either, so that's helpful. Uh-oh, did this just become shopping with Josh? I love this. It's $59.99 for this blanket here with Mickey and Minnie. It's a beautiful day here today too. And of course we have the future entrance to Galaxy's Edge right here. And you can't really see much from this angle, just a couple cranes and the wall itself. And here's Chip and Dale. The one thing I'm wondering, this is a pretty big opening here and looks like there's two little doors on either side, or entrances, archways there. I'm just wondering if it'll be enough to handle the massive flow of people coming through. I would imagine though, just like they did at Toy Story Land, they will have a queue to get in the entrance there the first day or two, probably the first couple weeks. This will be very popular. Wow, Star Tours is only a 10-minute wait. That's crazy. Let's go do it. I wasn't planning on riding anything, but let's go do it.
Okay.
I love this. Battle scars and everything on the side of it. So realistic. I will have to say this is one of the best queues at Hollywood Studios for sure, but even at Disney. C-3PO there. R2-D2, of course. Star Tours. I love how she says it. Even a Wookiee fits.
Advanced astromechs, and the latest IC360 camera droids. With more flights,
R2-D2 is like, what about me?
Why not take your tours with Star Tours? Convenient daily departures. Star Tours is not responsible for lost or destroyed luggage, missed flights, disruptions in service caused by Imperial entanglements, meteor showers, asteroid belts, or black holes. AC pilot toys may vary. Hyperspace travel and campgrounds not available on all flights.
There's Rex. That's not Rex, sorry. Rex used to be the captain. I think this is the droid from Short Circuit, or at least he looks like him. It's an old movie from the 80s. I love how you can see people walking by up there, like it's an airport or something, or floating by.
No, you are cleared for departure.
That's us. We can't take off. The captain isn't on board.
Auto takeoff sequence initiated.
Excuse me, you don't seem to understand. I am not the captain. I am C-3PO.
1401, cleared for takeoff. Contact departure on frequency 429.
Wait! R2-D2, I am not programmed to fly these things. Now just turn us around this instant before we get into trouble.
The Falcon.
Not going. Good luck. Wait!
Light speed. Galaxy's Edge.
I believe this adventure is just beginning. What are you looking at? Go away.
On your left. Make sure you have all your personal belongings as you exit. Thank you for flying Star Tours. Bye-bye.
That's where bye-bye comes from, guys. Well, that was fun. We found a rare time when Star Tours was only 10 minutes. It's still only 25 minutes, and it's about 2 o'clock, so pretty crazy, even though the park is fairly busy, as you can see. So anyway, just one of those things. But at the end of the ride, if you saw the robot telling everybody to unfasten their safety belts and everything, and that actually is where bye-bye comes from on our at the end of our streams. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, of course, comes from Carousel of Progress, and then bye-bye comes from Star Tours. And one of the coolest things in this park still is Echo Lake here, with the SS down the hatch and Dinosaur Gertie. Really beautiful today. And I was thinking as we look at this that actually this park is one of the only ones without a definite layout. For instance, Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom both are on kind of a wheel layout, very similar. The lands come off the middle. Discovery Island's in the middle, the hub is in the middle of Magic Kingdom, so everything comes off the middle. Epcot has 2 distinct sections, and World Showcase kind of has the wheel design, and Future World even has a little bit of a wheel design to it. And this one is really unique in that it doesn't really have a specific design, it more has just areas or lands. So anyway, it's just something to think about. Now the Chinese Theater is in the middle, but it's not really the same type of a design, so I don't know. What do you think about that? Leave a comment. Uh-oh, looks like the First Order is cracking down here, guys. I love this music.
Eyes and ears on me. You better believe I was on you.
They're watching, guys, they're watching.
It will not be easy to crush the resistance.
Here they come. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier, we're going back down towards Toy Story Land right now, is that Pixar Place is now closed off, and actually on opening day they had this open so that they could have the queue to get into the land here. So that was one new thing that I've noticed. I don't know when they did that, but that'll be access roads now for the cast members. I love all the dialogue here. Rex was just welcoming everyone to Andy's backyard. So a few thoughts after being in Toy Story Land for a little while today and on the opening day. You know, I really think, I know a lot of people complain because there wasn't enough to do and there's not enough air conditioning. While those are all valid concerns, I think the big benefit here and the big hit here is the theming. It's just so good. I mean, there's a backyard fence right there. Like, it's just so well themed, and I think that's really what is the masterpiece here about this area. It's so brightly colored, so well themed, and that's what makes it truly magical. And at night, it's a whole different thing, and we'll show that on the live stream tonight. So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on Toy Story Land. I really feel like it is a hit, and like I said, I know there could be another attraction, but that theming is just so good. I think that really steals the show for me. What do you think? Leave a comment and let me know. So much fun. Well, that's all for now for our Hollywood Studios vlog for today. We did some construction updates on Star Wars Land. We checked out Toy Story Land here, and actually Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I still call it Star Wars Land, but we checked out the new Star Wars model, got to ride Star Tours, all kinds of stuff. So really had a fun day today, and of course we're going to do the live stream later, so we'll show you even more stuff on the live stream. But hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave us a like and a comment. It really helps out the video if you do that. Also, be sure that you check out our sponsors, MickeyBlog.com and MickeyTravels.com. Oh, wait till Slinky goes by. MickeyBlog.com and MickeyTravels.com for the best in free Disney vacation planning advice. Also, check out WindowRepairParts.us, where you can use the coupon code ResortTV1 for 20% off your purchase on WindowRepairParts.us. Also, check out our newest sponsor, MainStreetDVCResale.com, where you can find out how easy it is to sell your DVC commission-free. So go check out all of our sponsors.
I'm Jessie.
So
and
for
that
now,
dinosaur
have a
toy
great, big,
up
beautiful
there,
tomorrow.
that's
Bye-bye.
Rex. How's it going, Rex?
Did I ever tell you I'm afraid of heights? No? Well, let me tell you.
That's so funny. I had to leave it on for that. So for real, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye. Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.